Now Inventor has lots of ways of presenting your model. You can have exploded views, you can have videos and animations, you can do all sorts of things. They're all advanced topics that I'll be covering in the advanced course. This introductory course was mostly about getting you going with polygonal modeling and basic modeling, and really getting you going away and exercising that, and kind of, you need to come up to the limit on that before you'll appreciate the more advanced commands. That's how I like to teach it. There are courses out there, books, and you'll see other people teaching every single command, and they might only spend 5 minutes on each command. The problem with that, I've found in the past, is if you show someone 3 ways to do the same thing, they're left wondering, why would I choose one way over another? Okay, and each way has its own pros and cons of why you would use it. So how I teach is I show the basic way first, let you go away, start modeling that. This polygonal modeling, you can do so much with it. But you will, at some point, especially if you start doing curved surfaces and organic shapes, you will come unstuck a bit and maybe be thinking, how can I get that? Or you'll be putting in loads of lofts and workplaces. And that's when you need to be coming back and doing the next part and learning more. And when you learn more, you will think to yourself, that's where I can use that. That's what I need. This is a missing part I needed to know. And you'll already know for yourself why you would use one way over the other, if that makes sense. And then you learn those advanced techniques, because the rest of it's just second nature. Okay, you're extruding and you're typing it and you're working with this file browser and all that. It's all second nature, so you can just concentrate on learning the new techniques, and you understand straight away where you would put those into practice. And time-saving things later on, things like the bolted connections and that kind of, you'll see a way to do it automatically and fill in loads of bolts, and you will think that's amazing. But if you were taught that from the start, one, you wouldn't appreciate how good it was, but two, if it went wrong or you had an error, you wouldn't really know what the computer was doing, because all these accelerated commands are just doing the slow way in an automated method. So when it goes wrong, if you are experienced in doing the slow way yourself, you can instantly see, I mustn't have told it needed this here, or I mustn't have constrained that properly. If you go ahead straight away and learn the advanced techniques, it's hard for you to understand where it goes wrong, and that's when people get overwhelmed with Inventor. Okay, the thing to remember with Inventor is this basic stuff you've learned in this course. A lot of the advanced techniques are just automated ways of doing this basic stuff. Yeah, so in that way you can visualize where things go wrong, and after this course, this software shouldn't seem daunting anymore. You've learned the basics. You've learned how to do parts, you've learned how to do assemblies, you've learned how to do sheet files. The software has got loads more to offer. Okay, I recommend you do the advanced courses. Things like, you wouldn't believe how good it is if you work with sheet metal. This software is amazing with sheet metal. You can do all sorts. The animation side, what we call FEA, which is very advanced, which is the if you have a metal structure, then it will tell you the weak spots. So that can help with actual design. If you're designing a bracket or something, it will say, well, this is where it's going to fail. It will you can do the frame generator. If you have something like a frame, maybe like an aeroplane fuselage frame or a racing car frame or something like that, there's a frame generator where all you do is sketch out single lines for the center points and say, right, go and make this with 50 millimeter diameter tubing, and it turns all those lines into tubing. You can all do the fish mouthing and everything, and then spit it out as a cutting list to send to someone to cut out all your tubes, and then your frame can just be welded together. There's all sorts of accelerators, different environments. So you've got your sheet metal. Okay, so 3D printing. This is your stress analysis. Inventor Studio, that's where you do your animation. You can create molds, there's all sorts of things you can do. And that is the advanced stuff that I'll be doing in my next course. But yeah, for now, that's it. You've learned all you need to know to go away and start modeling. And with polygonal modeling, you can do most things, I would say. The only limitations you will have is your kind of, if you were to do something like a modern sports car with all the curves and the edges and that kind of thing, that's where your surfaces and your freeform come in, which we will cover later in another course. For now, most of your objects, even many curved objects, can be done with fillets and things like that. But you should be able to create most things you will need, depending what you want to do, I would say. And like I said, the easiest way to learn that is to just get modeling and be looking around. As you're walking around, look at just random objects. Like I'm looking up here at the air conditioning unit, and it's just a cube with one big filleted curved side. The door closer is just a box with some filleted edges. I mean, the door handle is just a sweep, a tube, like if you like, sweep. The table, yeah, everything. It's just, the world is polygons, pretty much. Apart from the natural stuff. Man-made things tend to be quite basic. So, yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the course. I hope you do go away, do some really good modelling, and then come back and do the advanced course. We do have a Facebook group, which has been a bit slow. It's in the process of either moving to something else or being brought back. But if you can get on there, or even just message me through wherever you get this course, I'd love to see the stuff you make. I'd like to see stuff you 3D print, because I'm quite into 3D printing. So I'm always interested to see stuff. I hope you did enjoy it. If you do, please leave a review. Let me know what you think. It all helps. It helps me get boosted on the site, so more people see the course, and then that encourages me to do more, like the advanced one. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.